Hi, welcome to the Q-Knows. I'm Phyllis Quatman, and it's January 31st, and in about an hour I'm going to be at a fundraiser for a Montana Supreme Court candidate, Elizabeth Best. And here's why this is important, and we're even covering it. People vote for judges, and they never know who they're voting for. We get more phone calls at our law firm during campaigns and election time than any other time about who should I vote for? You know, who is this person? Is this person good? And just based on our say-so, they'll vote that way. Or if we put a sign up at our property, they'll vote that way. And I am passionate about people knowing their judicial candidates, whether it's at the district court level here in Montana, which is equivalent to the Superior Court in most states, whether it's your local city judge, or whether it's the Supreme Court. Here in Montana, we have no appellate court system. You go right from district court to the Montana Supreme Court. So they have a huge job, these justices, these 7 justices. And the candidate that we're going to be hearing about tonight, that we're going to meet and talk to her, and we're going to ask her questions like, why is she the most qualified person for this very important job? Her name is Elizabeth Best. She's a Helena attorney. I know her as an excellent education and employment law lawyer. But I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to support her or not. And that's what we're going to find out tonight. But that's what you, as a voter, need to know, because by the end of, if you keep watching this blog, you are going to know how important it is to know your rights, know your judges, know your courts, know where you're supposed to go. All this stuff really matters to you. You may not think so because you may not be involved in a crime, but there's a whole lot of areas of law that are covered, and the Supreme Court handles all those issues. So we need a really qualified person, and I'll let you know what I think at the end of the evening.
So what current skill set do you have that best qualifies you for the Montana Supreme Court?
Well, I think what I have is I have a breadth of life experience as a Montanan. I have military experience, I have prosecution experience, I have criminal defense experience, and I'm proud to say I've been a trial lawyer for 20 years, and I defend and enforce rights of citizens under our Montana Constitution. And I bring hard work. I work very hard, and I promise to read every transcript and take it very seriously. No other agenda.
Excellent, excellent. What seat are you who are you replacing?
Well, we are unfortunately losing Justice Jim Nelson, and we are in the race for his seat. So it's seat number 5.
And who else is running?
We only know of one other person who has filed with the Secretary of State, and that is District Court Judge Lori McKinnon from Choteau. There is one other person who has filed with the Commissioner of Political Practices. That's Ed Sheehy from Missoula. And those are the only 2 people who have filed so far.
And are there any current opinions with the people that are currently on board that you, let's say, disagree with at this time, or would you like to say that for the record?
Well, I don't think that would probably be appropriate as a judicial candidate. All I can say is that I think Justice Nelson was a fine justice, and he had true respect for our Montana Constitution and for individuals' rights under that Constitution. And I hope to continue that tradition.
What do you think of the energy here tonight and the turnout?
The energy is fantastic. I'm really grateful. And it's part of what's been growing over the last few months. So it's really nice to see people are energized.